Good morning, guys and girls. We are on a Lucy search this morning because we don't know where Lucy is. And if Lucy's gone, it's a good possibility we may have a baby or two. And I tell you what, Milburn came in this morning, ate his breakfast. We went out looking for Lucy last night around 11 o'clock and found her down here by the pump house. And Milburn was with her. No baby. But she didn't come in this morning at all. And there's Milburn. He's eating and laying. Look at that turkey down there in full strut. Look at that turkey. That turkey is in full strut. I mean, full strut. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Here it is, almost the 1st of July. He's with a hen. He's got a hen down there. Actually, there's 3 gobblers. And oh, there's one. Those all look like, must be one hen down there. Oh, I see her. She's way out to the right. Yeah, there's 2 jakes and 2 gobblers. That hen's way out to the right. I see her way over there. Yeah. She's out there by herself, and evidently they're still breeding. I mean, this is pretty late for them to be breeding, but if she had her nest destroyed by an owl or something, or a coon, they would go ahead and rebreed. So we're going to go down here where we found Lucy last night about 11 o'clock. We haven't seen her since, and see if maybe we have a baby. And if we do, we probably will get Apache and we'll tag the little baby. You won't like that. The little babies cry when they do that, but they only cry just for a second. Kind of like spanking a newborn, you know. Put a tag in the baby's ear so we can tell it from all the other deer on the ranch. Or 2. She might have 2. Hopefully she's here. We don't know that she's here. I mean, that's where she was last night at 11 o'clock, and she stayed. So hopefully we will find her down here near the lake with a little baby. Hopefully no coyote found her before we did. Or bobcat or mountain lion. And there's a possibility too that she could be still just trying, you know. And she may not be here. I see her. I see her. Hi, Lucy. Hi, Lucy. You got a baby girl, huh? Hi, baby. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Looky there. This is the infamous pump house where Jimmy took a bath. Oh, what have you got, Lucy? What have you got, Lucy? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. What have you got, baby? Oh, look at the little baby lay down. Look at the little baby lay down. Just one, looks like. No, she's got 2. There's another one. There's another one. She just had the other one. She just had the other one. Look at that. She's cleaning the other little baby off now. She's got twins. She's got twins. Oh, good girl, Lucy. Good girl, Lucy. Is that exciting? Oh, look at the other little baby. You see the one lay her head down. She's hiding. Now, she doesn't know that we're friendly. She doesn't know that we're... Beamer, come here. Beamer, come here. No. Come here. You stay up here. Hi, Milburn. You stay up here, Beamer. Beamer. Beamer, you stay up here. You stay here. Lucy's got some babies. You can't go down there. Hey, look at Milburn. Milburn come around. Milburn said, what's going on down here? What's going on? Milburn, I guess you're an uncle. A step-uncle. Look at that.
Step-brother.
A step-brother. Yeah, I guess that'd be right. A step-brother. Beamer, you stay here. Now, that one's just born. I don't think we'll mess with them right now. I'll wait and get Apache a little bit. I think I will take them up to the... Hi, Lucy. What do you have? Get back. Milburn, stay back. Milburn says, I have a family. Beamer said, look at the little one. She just had the second one. He just can barely walk. She's just had that second one. Milburn says, I don't know about that. Good girl, Lucy. Such a good girl. That's such a good girl, Lucy. I think I will leave her for just a little bit. Now, we can pick those babies up right now. And we need to doctor them. We're going to medicate them, give them a little medication. We'll put iodine on their feet, iodine on their belly button. And we've got a stuff that we'll feed them. I'm going to tag them. I'll put tags in their ears so we will always know those deer are Lucy's when they were born. Hi, Lucy. You did such a good job, girl. Look at her. She's proud of herself. Oh, I hope she doesn't have 3 because it's really difficult if they have 3. But, you know, since we can help her feed them, we might be able to get by. But I think 2 is surely all she's going to have. June 29. The babies are born June 29. And that is just as precious as it comes right there. Look at look how tiny they are. They're so tiny. Lucy's cleaning everything up. They clean everything up. They leave absolutely no mess at all. We knew she wanted to have the baby either right here by the lake or in the building. And like I said, we're going to come back here in just a little bit and get these babies. Now, I am going to take them to the building, and the only reason is we'll put them in the boat building because they are so easy to catch right now. I mean, like we can walk down there and pick them up, and the deer that raise in pens, you know, when you get them in the first 48 hours, you just pick them up. And that's why coyotes can catch them so easily. If a coyote was to come along right here along the edge of the lake, could catch those 2 babies and kill them both in a heartbeat. They'd be dead within seconds. They normally grab them by the head and crush their head, so it's a terrible way for a little baby to die. But there is Lucy's baby. So everybody's been asking a lot of questions. We are excited. We are excited. I guarantee you we are excited. We are so excited this is happening. And I'm going to leave her alone for a while and let her take care of these 2 little guys. Look at that one there. He's trying to get something to eat. Looky there. Looky there. He's trying to get something to eat. He's trying to get something to eat. He says it's his first meal. He's looking for his first meal. Looky here. Look. 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 She does have trips. Oh, my goodness. I nearly stepped on this one. Oh, my goodness. She has triplets. Lucy. Her first babies and she has triplets. Look at that little baby eating. I told you she's going to have a litter. Oh my goodness. And look here. Oh, what a pretty little thing. That's why the 3rd one is so small. Now it's likely we'll have to help her feed that one. That one's trying to get something to eat right there. But it's likely why, oh my goodness, triplets. Look at that. Is that just looky there. Is that just the prettiest thing you've ever seen? Is that just the prettiest thing you've ever seen? This is so exciting. This little guy's heart is racing 100 miles an hour. She's still wet. She's just been born too. Here now, here, easy, easy, easy. Easy. Oh, she's gonna cry a little bit. See, the little baby's eating her first meal down there. Now, what Lucy's doing there is just, you see all the licking she's been doing on me the last few days? All the licking she's been doing. She's been doing all that licking because that's just what they do. And with the babies that we've had, now that one got a little bit of milk, not much. Hi, Lucy. There you go. Here, stay down there, girl. You're okay, girl. And there's Lucy's litter. I think I'm going to hang around close because I just don't want a coyote to come around. She's just done such a great job. Now you see what she's doing now? She's going to go around and she's licking up all the blood and anything that's left. She's going to eat a little bit there. She's hungry. She's had a hard night here. She's had all 3. The little baby's going to go get him some breakfast. We're just going to hang around. We were going to go to Cookson today and visit our kids because we haven't seen them in a couple of weeks. I know the virus is spiking, but you know me, I'm not afraid of the virus. But I think we will stay here and take care of these little babies today because we'll go see the kids a little later in the week, maybe 4th of July weekend coming up this weekend. But triplets, look at her nursing right there. You see how they look up and nurse? And I look at Lucy, she's still dirty and wet. So we're going to give her a couple hours, but we're going to hang around and just make sure that nothing comes and eats them. The babies don't have any scent to begin with, but obviously the birth has got scent involved with it and the blood and everything, and Lucy's going to clean all that up. I mean, it's really amazing. We actually found a doe in the woods yesterday while we were looking for Lucy. We found a doe in the woods. Don't let her get in the water there. We found a doe in the woods that look here, this here, come back over to me now because I picked her up. She's associated me as a friend. Look at her, she come back over to me. A lot of times when we tag a deer and doctor them, they'll follow us around because even though we put a tag in their ear and it kind of hurts them a little bit and they squeal. But anyway, we will take care of these. We will take care of these guys today and let Lucy clean this mess up. But I just don't want to leave them alone because if a coyote was to come by, all three of these precious babies would be dead. And so we are going to take them up to the building and make sure that they live and let Lucy raise them. And we won't keep her in that building very long, just where we can make sure that these little guys don't have a chance to get eaten by a coyote. And you see that one hasn't moved. You see that deer right there is laid down there because she or he, we haven't checked the sex on them yet. And I guess this is the last little guy, or no, this is the little guy I picked up, I think. Just looking at him, I think he may be a buck. And I think you can't really tell without looking. But, Lucy, you did so good, baby. You did so good, yes. Yeah. She said, "Are you proud of me, boss? Are you proud of me, boss?" I was carrying around a litter. This is why I waited so long. The guys had to be big enough. And the little one there is going to be the one that has a tough time, the last one that was born. But you see her, she's hungry. She's trying to get back there and get her a little bit more milk. It's amazing. If you don't believe in God, folks, this doesn't just happen. You know, if you can believe that a couple of meteorites were running around in space, and they run together and a couple of monkeys popped out, and here a few thousand years later, we have these little baby precious deer like this. If you can believe that, you got a lot more faith than it takes to believe that there's a God that made them. And I'm going to tell you what, God's smiling right now. We talk about putting a smile on God's face. Will you look how tiny that his little head is, the little third one, just born. Just such a tiny little thing. All right, you guys, we're gonna stay around with y'all today, and take you where you won't be eaten by a coyote in the middle of the night. The coyotes actually come around fairly close to the house. We work on the coyotes a little bit, but there are a lot of them. And coyotes get about 40 to 60% of all the fawns in the South, and you can see. These here, they see everything as a friend when they're born. Children are innocent, baby deer are innocent, and this little third one is just, we had a lot of names. We got to name y'all July 4th names, even though you didn't make it to July 4th. We've had a lot of suggestions from our folks on YouTube and Facebook, and they're great suggestions. And get back over there and let your mama take care of you. You see, this one has not moved. That's what they do. That's just and God has built all of this into them. God has built this into them. And now in the wild, it's very unlikely that this little deer right here would make it. You see very few with triplets. You do see some. They're very fortunate to make it to the triplets. You see how small she is. She just barely can walk, or he can barely walk. I'm not going to even pick him up and let him and find out what sex he is right now. We'll find that out later today. So, but Lucy, I'm so proud of you. Lucy, I'm so proud of you, baby. You've done so good. She's cleaning herself off now. And that's why they lick so much. Everybody, I know y'all said she's been licking, like she's licked the skin, on salt on my skin, but we have salt locks out, mineral locks out for the deer. This is doe's lick. And we'll probably go get her some grapes and stuff here and feed her some grapes, and maybe a little bread. She loves grapes. because she's had a tough night. She hasn't eaten much the last 2 days, so we knew she was really close. She's cleaning that little baby out. And that, hopefully that third little baby will make it. Hopefully everything's right with it inside and everything. And the 2 others are considerably larger. You see how tiny that third one is? And anyway, so everybody's been checking on Lucy. This is an amazing thing. We just almost got the third one being born. Triplets. This is the first one over here because she was off over here by herself. You can see how hard. No, this is probably the second one. She's still, I don't know. They just were born. They've been born within the last, we probably missed that one by maybe 5 minutes. Actually being born because she's still wet all in the back. She's cleaning that deer off. They lick their bottom to make them poop. They got to poop, you know, and that's what she does, stimulates that. It's a great deal. We'll have a little bit more of Lucy's family. Share all this with your friends because this is just an exciting moment. We've been waiting for this for a long time. And Lucy, I got on to you for running around with that big buck, but you know, you did a good job, girl. And this is when she slipped off there in December. The very last chance she probably had she says, I'll lick you too, boss. Yeah, I'll lick you too. You smell like a baby deer. Oh, you are such a good girl. Guys and girls, we'll have a little bit more of this great day a little bit later. Stay tuned. I'm going to upload this right now because I know everybody's as excited as I am. Oh, this is so special.